Chief Meteorologist George Lessons begins our team weather coverage with a look at the latest conditions. George.
Talked about it yesterday and continue to re-emphasize if you don't need to go anywhere, you should just stay at home. We have a winter storm warning that remains in effect, but it's been expanded now to Van Buren and Kalamazoo counties because this is transitioning to a lake effect event, and it will be extended until 10 o'clock on Friday morning. Inland, we are going to see our winter weather advisories extended to 1 p.m. generally east of 131. We've had very high impacts for plowable snow, reduced visibility, and those travel impacts. Power outages low. In fact, I think it's just a normal day for consumers' energy. Winds are still gusting to 30+ miles per hour, but the peak winds are done. The winds will gradually diminish inland overnight tonight. Winds are going to be down to around 10 to 15 miles an hour after midnight, and they'll be light and variable as we get into the next couple of days. Visibilities will be lowest at the lakeshore, especially over southwest lower Michigan, where right now they're a half a mile. Further inland, a little bit less snow. The snow is so shallow that it is underneath where the radar can detect it, so it just seems like it's snowing in the greater Grand Rapids area. But 7 inches up in Hart, also 7 inches over in Allendale, 7.2 out at the airport. That is a new record for the date there at the National Weather Service. Again, the highest impacts over southwest lower Michigan overnight tonight through the daytime hours tomorrow. Notice inland, there'll be no impacts at all. In terms of our temperatures, we'll go up a little bit tonight, but then we'll drop down into the single numbers tomorrow night, and with wind chill readings down below zero, it'll be a very cold night tomorrow night. Lake effect snow, 60% of the area tomorrow, 40% on Friday, and then a little bit of light rain and snow Saturday night and Sunday, but here comes more cold air after a somewhat of a warm up over the weekend. We'll drop into the teens again next Monday. While snow and blowing snow continues to impact the area, our conditions inland will be improving a little bit overnight tonight. That won't be the case at the lakeshore. 13 weather ball is blinking bright for more snow and some blowing snow in sight, especially early tonight. It's also green. No change to the cold weather pattern foreseen. In this view sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. We said temperatures would fall all day down to 22 by 5 o'clock. Did dip to 18 at 5 o'clock, so the first time in about 8 days we have had a miss. We've only had 4 days this year. 7.2 inches out at the airport today. That is a record for today. That we are now running a surplus for the season for the first time. 0.8 of an inch more than usual up through today, 32.7 inches. Tonight, our temperatures may actually go up a little bit because they'll be coming over Lake Michigan a little bit slower. So readings will climb a little bit overnight and then fall to around 20 by daybreak, and we'll stay in the mid-20s with that light snow, maybe even a few breaks in the inland areas. The snow is so close to the ground that the radar beam is actually overshooting the tops of where the snow is developing. So it just looks like it's snowing in Grand Rapids, but it's snowing everywhere here in West Michigan. The storm system that brought in all of the cold air is now well to our north and east, and that will continue to feed down some very chilly weather, and that will continue the lake effect snow through the early part of Friday. Temperature right now 18 in Grand Rapids. It is -10 in Fargo, North Dakota, but back to the north and west, it feels more like wind chill readings in the -30 to 40 degree range. It feels like one above out here on the weather deck. That's why I've got my 180s on to keep my ears warm. Other than that, here's the lake effect snow overnight. This is tomorrow morning. You can see that band coming in all the way to Kalamazoo and Battle Creek, and this will continue right along the immediate lakeshore, southwest lower Michigan during the day tomorrow. Inland will open up some breaks, and that may allow our temperatures to get down close to zero in some spots. Then the lake effect snow starts to wind down here later in the day on Friday. Saturday, we'll start out with some sunshine. End of the day, we might see a wintry mix move on through, and then that will push to the southeast on Sunday. As that system moves away, we're going to see more lake effect snow during the day on Monday, so there'll be more accumulation with that, but at least Saturday and Sunday you'll have a chance to get plowed out and get everything cleared for that next round that will move on through. Weather models, this is the HRRR. This is what we use during the summertime to plot thunderstorms. Not doing a bad job. This is a projected snowfall amounts through Friday morning. This is on top of what you've already had. Maybe another foot to maybe as much as 2 feet. Our in-house model is not quite as aggressive, maybe 12 inches plus. So you're going to have a lot of snow shoveling going on. Notice further away from the lakeshore, you get a lot less. North American model says same areas will get impacted, but not quite as bullish, maybe 4 to as much as 7 inch plus. And here on the European model, the heaviest amounts are expected to be on the south end of the lake with 13 plus around Benton Harbor. You're going to have enough to shovel and plow I don't know how you'll be able to measure as we get through the rest of the week. A winter storm warning extended through Friday along the lakeshore, 24 north to 28 Muskegon. Lots of snow, but not quite as much wind. Inland, we have winter storm warnings generally west of 131. Winter weather advisories to the east. Highs tomorrow, low and mid-20s. And staying below freezing here in the greater Grand Rapids area, maybe even a few breaks later on in the day. Highs tomorrow into the mid-20s. 13 on your side forecast. Staying below freezing until Saturday afternoon, when we'll climb from 6 to 34 and then fall from 36 to 18 on Sunday. We'll see lake effect snow develop again Sunday night into Monday, and then we'll climb out of the basement, recover to the low in mid-30s starting Wednesday of next week.